Everybody, we're back with some more Skavenblight. Okay. In between this video and the last video, I did a little bit of experimenting, really. And the map that we were on, the map that we were using, let's pop over here. This one, the Cartographic Atrocity, which is a really cool looking map. It has locked starting positions. So we can't get out of that starting position basically no matter what we do. Now I did do a couple of different roles, and there's just the chance that after that starting position, that other people are not in the same positions that they were, or thrones are not in this locked in position or anything like that. But for whatever reason, we are most definitely locked in that position, even if we change up where we are in the order, right, in the pick order. So for example, if we change ourselves over to number 2 rather than number 1, we're still in the same spot. So that being said, I don't know that we're gonna do Cartographic Atrocity because I don't know that I like that start. The other things that we had were this one, right? So we might try that out. But before we actually get to that, probably what I'm going to do is, after what we did last time, I kind of realized I have no fucking clue what I'm actually doing with these guys. So we're gonna mess around with a couple of expansion tests. Just gonna throw in oh, actually, hold up. How many people is this for? No, it's probably fine. It doesn't matter. Do like a normal-ish 12. Okay, so expansion testing. I want to do a little bit of expansion testing. First thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna try a full fucking scales build, and see what that gets us. Not a Ghost King. Tier Lord. Sure. And we're not gonna take anything on it. We're not gonna worry about any of the shit. We're just gonna jump in and I'm gonna buy up a bunch of units and just see what we got. Otis to Botus. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh. Sweetness is wearing off. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's try. Out of the gate, right? We've got a lot of interesting units. Storm Vermin kind of do throw themselves out there as the kind of affordable but potentially massable option. How many can we get in a single go? We can't get 10. We can get 7 in a single go. Not horrendous. Council Guard are actually the same resource cost as Storm Vermin. We can mix them very easily. What if we just massed? Honestly, what if do we have a this guy has Taskmaster. What if we just massed Skaven slaves with spears? 30. I think 30 of these. They're gonna rout on contact. Is what's gonna happen, right? Right? They're just gonna rout on contact, right? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I didn't fucking get anything. Stupid of me. Oh, he can only. Okay, so that's a pretty big downside. Because if we want to go the mass strategy, we need to snag a warlord. Kind of off the bat, eh? Very strange layout. We're just gonna see how this goes. I'm expecting it to go very poorly. They are slaves after all. But if you get a whole crap ton of units. The clan rats did flee, but we beat them before they got off the field. We lost 5 clan rats, 1 clan rat spear, 1 Skaven slave. The clan rat spears actually seem to do pretty good. The clan rats themselves actually seem to do pretty good, truth be told. So maybe it's worthwhile to just skip the slaves and go the clan rats. What if I do indeed... Is there a clearly superior scenario here? It's a resource issue. Double the resources there. Nine protection versus 5 protection, 2 defense versus 14 defense. An additional 5 resources there. You guys are pretty cheap. What about gunner runners? They should potentially mulch. Low armored enemies. Their gutter blade. Let's look at this. Let's try mass production of clan rat spears with rat ogres. And then just see what happens. I'm not gonna hire mercs because I don't want to like adulterate the situation. We don't know what mercs we're gonna get. And Gray's here. Wow. Stuck around a surprisingly long time, truth be told. Very interesting. Like, honestly, I really expected these Skaven slaves to break at that much damage. Even either of them. +2 morale. actually not horrendous morale at this point. Interesting. Units. It's significantly slower to mass these than it is Skaven slaves. I kind of just want to see how the Skaven slaves do. If we're not gonna big plague thing, I don't think we have to worry as much about other shit. We could go Conjuration and try to get Vermintide. Be interesting. Still think Favor of Nurglitch is probably the way to go. Okay. One. Worst thing in existence, honestly. These guys don't do great, but they do okay. Man, getting these consistent Graciers... Obviously, we should not expect to get that many of them back to back. As I three. Abyssia. Okay. All right. High attrition, yes, but they're not breaking, which is very surprising to me. Honestly. Dominion +2. Definitely feels like we're getting close to that point to where we don't survive a fight. So we're gonna try to go here. See if we can win. Meanwhile, this group. Heyo, how's it going, Alderain? Have I sacrificed my first fish to the cat god? I have not. Not yet. Yeah, still on the Warhammer mod. Actually I'm giving Skavenblight a whirl. I'm trying to figure out how to actually play them, because they've got a lot of really cool tools. But it seems very all over the place. You have the same impression, right? Like, it's really, really cool, but there's just so much going on that I'm like, fuck. Like, compared to, you know, like, I don't know, Ariu or Man or Vanheim or something like that, where your choices are much more narrow. So it's very clear what your plan of attack is. This, I have, like, look at all these units I have, like, my god, there's so many fucking units that I'm like, I don't know what to do. This is a Recruit Anywhere Sacred. That's really fucking cool. This is not a Recruit Anywhere Sacred. I think this is only in the cap, but it's a interesting little Sacred, right? But none of them are like just so massive that I'm like, we're definitely going that. And then they have all these fucking like weird recruit once or twice a month type things, recruit 5 a month. And they're really cool, but they're not so cool that it's like, yeah, this is totally the way. So it's like, do I play them scales? Do I play them because they've got just stupid amazing mages, right? Like, the weapon teams are super cool, right? They're super cool. I don't know how effective they are, right? But they're super cool, you know? So I just kind of want to fiddle faddle around with them, do expansion testing for a little while, maybe try out some blesses and just kind of see what we can even do, you know? Like they've got assassins. I don't like relatively cheap assassins. Truth be told, and I'm like, can we just assassin expand? Right? Is that something that we could actually do? I don't know. DK. Okay. Yeah, they do have a lot of nice spells, actually. Or, I don't know that all of them are nice, technically. I think a lot of them are really interesting. The Mass Chaff build does honestly seem to be working. When I first looked at them, I was like, there's no fucking way that you can use, like, these Skaven slaves, for example. But when they're led by a warlord, their morale isn't the worst thing on the face of the planet. It's not good by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not instant break territory, which is what I thought it was going to be. Like, they're actually holding up consistently, which is very interesting to me. I'm kind of expecting to lose this one. Yeah, this is a lot. Let's see. Come on, Smites, win it for me. Oh, that's so many heavy infantry, though. Yeah, we got broken. Oh, the Warlord's in! And we're still smiting! Okay, so we're gonna win this, but we definitely did not keep the army around. Some of it. Fair enough. New famous heroes. Extraordinary agility. Like all the swarm build, if you find an elf, or for one. Yeah, absolutely. If you find anything that will resist even more than a little bit, you're losing like 100 rats. Ooh, Valor. Interesting. It's kind of cool. Huh. Kind of would have liked this on this guy instead. You know? But it be what it be. Something like that. Be rude, mama. That's true. He be purring. He be purring. We're gonna skip on the warlord here because we can circle back around with something else next time. We go with a fire engine. So what I'm thinking is maybe if I mix in a couple of gutter rudders here or there, these guys actually, they're not the most killy thing on the face of the planet, but you know, they do have a weak poison and they have pretty high attack skills, so you know, you give them an opportunity to cut through some heavy infantry and things like that in and amidst the Skaven slaves. Could work. Matter. Okay. Looks like that went fine. Lost 4 giant rats. We don't care about those. Lost 6 Skaven slaves. That's fine. Attack on Lish. Lance catchers out front. I do really like the production of giant rats. That's a really, really nice mechanic. Lost 12 giant rats, 1 rat ogre, 1 rat ogre, really. 4 Skaven slaves. Okay, unexpected event. Assassination attempt. What? An Eshin assassin hired by a jealous rival. Oh no. That's not great. It's very on brand for Skaven. Oh, hopefully all these giant rats will do them in. Oh, ha ha! Get got! I mean, that's kind of funny, honestly. That's kind of neat. I like that. Nothing to see here. Get the fuck out. Ugh. Tretch Craventail, Grand Chieftain of the Deep Warrens and right hand of Grand Warlord Cratch Doomclaw. Holy shit. That's good. Absolutely, that's pretty funny. The overseers at the Warpstone mining operation in this province report the seam is exhausted. Oh no. So we have to build a laboratory there in order to... Okay, I got... Am I having just the craziest luck in the world? Or are the percentages on Skaven a little too high? I'm not complaining, mind you. But it's turn 8, and I have gotten 3 Greyseers and Tretch Craventail, which is one of the, like, 8 unique heroes that you can get. That's a bit much. That's a bit much. That seems like maybe things are going a little too well. Love how he has this fucking cursed luck head. It's a pretty decent item, actually. Oh, and he also uses the tail weapon. That's neat. Neat. Permanent luck, decent helmet, a little bit invulnerability. Be pretty nice, actually. Yeah, sounds like a good luck 3 start, which I love luck 3. I really do love luck 3. I am such a sucker for luck 3. This guy is legitimately immortal, so we don't really have a reason to not just throw him into the mix, right? Yeah. And actually, he's a good leader, too. Like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. Skaven, I'm finding Skaven to be a very big argument for just taking scales. So far. Want to grab some more Packmasters. Okay, so even with like these things are just such high resource costs that you're never gonna be like, oh, get them all, right? Unless it's all you're doing, right? Poison wind mortars are really, really cool, but I think you only go those if you're going like a Fencer Bearer poison build. For you, it's a pick one? Yeah, I kind of feel like that as well. Like, I feel like you want to, you know, kind of tailor what you're going against, right? Like, if you know you're going up against someone who doesn't have lightning resistance, right? Maybe you can throw in a bunch of warp lightning throwers, you know? If you are going a poison build, right? Throwing in poison wind mortars. I tried this when I first did. I did a poison build with the Censer Bears, and it seems okay. And I think we actually could probably do it again. It just it didn't work with what we were doing at the time. Actually kind of interesting that, like, how decent the I didn't realize I could get Skaven slaves and even clan rats from anywhere. I think, holy shit, I think you could go a scales build and actually, like, just shit out a ton of Skaven slaves and just swarm the area around you, because I think we're gonna be maybe a little slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Say what? Oh yeah, in a momento. I do know they're in the oven. Alright, cool. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think we could have been recruiting small groups of these chieftains with Skaven slave spears this entire time. Is there a reason to go these spears over the clubs? 5, 12, 5, 9, yeah. The +3 defense is actually a pretty big deal. And the piercing is potentially nice. Ow. Yep. Gotta figure out the logistics. Absolutely. This place, we don't have enough resources, so we're just gonna go ahead and pick that up. Do I want to start doing that? Maybe, actually. Hey, speak of the devil, it's Heyo. Enchantment level 3. Battle in Gentle Plains. Oh shit. Okay, this is gonna be the test. Can these Skaven kill these? Because these knights are gonna demolish them. Can they kill these fucking heavy knights? Well, okay, part of the hope was the rat ogres coming in on the side, but the rat ogres decided to go elsewhere, and that's really bad for survival, basically. Well, I say that, but the rat ogres killed the shit out of the back line and routed everything, so maybe that was for the best? Interesting. Well, this force got kind of slapped around, but that was a big deal, right? Like, that's about as bad as I can imagine a force of independence being, right? Except for like the super duper crazy ones, like the 60 barbarians or whatever. Slaves or Lancecatcher, absolutely, right? Like, it worked out really well. 17 heavy cav is no fucking joke. And we lost a shit ton, but no, it's all easily replaceable stuff. So, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay, looks like we had a bump. Now, we have dark vision, a high percentage of dark vision, so we should do well in the darkness. Or well enough in the darkness. Yeah, Prot 20 plus can be a problem. Yeah, I absolutely would imagine so. That's why I'm trying to mix in some more of these, like, gutter runners and things like that, because, like, you know, adding in poison damage and things like that, I'm hoping is gonna help. Vermin. These storm vermin mixed in with these glaives, right? That was pretty easy. Yeah, they need a DPS to support them. I agree. I think you can get away with like a couple of just Skaven Slave expanders, but you need to mix in something to chop shop whenever you can. I'm just really impressed that they're not instantly breaking. The leadership is so good that they're sticking around, which is really cool. Where the fuck is Tretch? He in here? Yeah, here he is. Look at this fucking badass over here with this fucking little green skull. Look at that motherfucker. He's got his little tail short sword. I love it. That's great. That's did he get he got a kill? Hell yeah. He doing it live. Nice. Very nice. Unexpected event. A rich scene. Oh my god. Province disgusting. I'm immediately gonna put freaking 21 PD here. Absolutely. Oh shit, did he pick up a helmet in that fight? He did! This Bakemono Shaman must have had it. That's kind of cool. Just had a fucking dragon helm. Nice. Oh, no. We're going to maximize our recruitment of these guys, and then we're going to consolidate on some locations. So we can have another thing here. We'll hit here, and then we can consolidate. Yeah, I actually think this really works. So we hit here, and then we consolidate the following turn in Sitha, right? With reinforcements from here and here. And then over the course of the next couple turns, we can consolidate into here and start to attack Scorpion Woods and Onremark. I think if we had been doing this for a while, we would actually have a lot of additional provinces. I say a lot of additional provinces, but we'd probably be at like 2 more provinces by this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on turn 9. It's not bad. Not bad at all. With just a absurd amount of luck on our part. We want another turn, basically. Roll. Guys are good blood hunters. Probably do want that sooner rather than later. Start getting Council Guard wherever we can. They're not the greatest of sacreds on the face of the planet, but I mean, they've got a couple of different things going for them. And this glaive does hit relatively hard. They're tankier than any of the other stuff that on this freaking squad. How many do you have? 40 something? You just... The lab. Yeah, the Storm Vermin is... It's okay, right? Like, it's a perfectly acceptable base. Yeah, that's the thing. Base 21 damage glaive. And here's the other thing is 14 armor, 14 protection. This isn't great, right? In the beginning of the game. But at the end of the game, with 0 natural protection and 14 armor, this guy is going to take buffs really, really well. And with a base 23 damage glaive, right? Like, weapons of sharpness, rush of strength or strength of giants, right? Like, these guys are going to hit like trucks. They don't have the greatest attack skill, but like, they'll take buffs really well. Honestly, like, I think these guys are pretty decent. And you can get them anywhere. So it's kind of, I mean, not anywhere, but you can get them in any fort. I think it's really, really pretty good. Bone-filled cave. Turn 9, I could afford a palace. Did it? Oh, I only did one palisade. I guess maybe that's a reason not to have as much of this stuff. Because I did just nuke my bank pretty quickly. Oh well, I'm doing a lab too. I guess that's very very greedy of me, but fuck it. Why not, right? Like, battle in Phrygia. So I think my scenario is that this would work. This will work easy peasy against the AI, but I don't think a full scales Skaven build would work very well necessarily against a player, because I feel like the first player you run up against that has actual sacreds. Oh wow, those rat ogres fucking ran. You know what? Horse tribe cavalry are always deceptively strong to me. Like, I don't know why. I think it's because they have such high defense skill, and they actually do get a charge bonus on this light lance. So you run into them, right? But they still get that charge bonus. So they actually do kill a lot of people, and it's relatively difficult for them to get killed. And while you're fighting in the front ranks, their back ranks are just shooting you in the face. So I actually do find, unless you're running something that's killy, right? Horse tribe are deceptively difficult to take. And you'll notice, right, this is the thing that didn't have any of like the Eshin or the gutter runners in it, right? So we're not very killy. Our rat ogres broke at the very beginning of the fight, so. Depends on the awareness of the human player. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this guy has battle fright. He actually, like, pulled down the morale of the rest of the unit. And then this guy got hit. And the hit caused a morale check and the squad failed. So, we probably would have been able to kill them. The usual suspects swarm will be chewed on? Sure, yeah. Rich seam of precious warpstone. Yes, yes. Also, okay, like, yes, this is luck-based, but I have done 0 site searching, and turn 10, I have 5 death income, and 3 earth income, and 3 fire income. That's pretty nice. They were on 45 too. Or test to find the good TPS supplement and how fast that to pump it up. Yeah, right. Like, what's the balance there, right? Like, how exactly how many you need. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So it's like it's just it's an interesting mix of trying to figure that out. So I'm not sure how these guys seem to be relatively fast. Their combat speed 11. I'm gonna throw them in there, and we're gonna kind of see double line, right? I still want these guys on the side. I want lance catcher rats out front. And these guys are a little slower. So I am going to... We're gonna have them run forward and see what's what. Alright, so we failed here. This guy's gonna put... No, this guy's building palisades here. Going back. Okay, so this was easy peasy. Our Dominion is... our Dominion spread is kind of shit right now, I will say that. We need to get candles up. We might even need to preach. Gonna have 20 or so here. Hold up. I can only carry so many. I need to be cognizant of that. This guy already has 30, so 10, 20. Guy has 13. He can carry 9 more. Another 26. This might be enough. We're gonna come here, and then we're gonna probably try to consolidate here-ish. want to build a palisade here, probably. Here or here, one of these two. Likely. Okay. Pretty good. Okay. 2 giant rats dead, 1 rat ogre dead. These rat ogres do have a relatively high amount of attrition, actually. I think I said this in the first one. I do think their berserker could be higher. Right? Like, I think they could have Berserker 3 or even Berserker 5, honestly. Like, how much do Einhairs have? Einhairs have, like, Berserker 5, don't they? I mean, Einhairs, I think, are kind of a very strong example of that, but... yeah, they have Berserker 5. Actually, in point of fact, an Einhair is just about better than a Rat Ogre in every sense of the word. Except for HP. That's kind of funny. Legitimately, though, the Einhair has more protection, more attack skill. I guess technically lower defense, slightly lower defense. It has higher berserk. It's cheaper. It just doesn't have as much HP. And technically the Rat Ogre does slightly more damage, but it is very, very marginal considering the Rat Ogre has 20 strength because the Einhair has weapons. The Einhair has 12 strength, but it has actual weapons, and those weapons have damage statistics on them. So, the Einhair is actually quite a bit better. Those blenders, yeah. The Einhairs are so sick. They're so disgusting. But the point that I'm trying to make, though, is I think a Rat Ogre, right, for the fact that it's limited recruitment, you only get 2 of them per turn, right? They're relatively pricey. They're very squishy, right? I think the whole point is big, berserking, freakish monsters. Give them a higher Berserker, right? Like, even at Berserker 5, because Berserker increases protection, right? I know it increases attack skill and damage, but I don't remember if it increases protection. Regardless, right? Like, ooh, do Einhairs have the glamour on the first one? I think it depends on which. I don't think Einhairs have glamour. But there are versions of the like Einhair chassis that do have glamour. I'm thinking of like the MA, yeah, and then go burr in response. Exactly, bag of HP. Yeah, I think Rat Ogres could have more Berserker. Anyways, moving on. Without protection, it is scary. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. This is a lot of line tribe, potentially. This might go very poorly for us, but see how it goes. You ever read the Vanheir? Yeah, Vanheirs absolutely have the glamour, but Einhairs are the MA Van thing, and they're the ones that just chop shop. They have Berserker 5 on them, so they just go fucking crazy. If you touch them or if you look at them and you don't kill them, they go nutso. It's pretty intimidating, actually. Truth be told, it's pretty intimidating. Every time I see them, I'm just like, well, fuck. These guys are amazing. These Molder Packmasters. Are Van here Berserk 5 too? Really? Oh, yeah. Fuck. So that's what I was saying. I was like, when you said blah 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 blah, I was like, there's a different version of the same chassis that does have glamour. Yes. Einherjar, you lose the glamour and they are cheaper and they're not sacred. Yes. Van Heers are the exact same thing, but better and more expensive. Yeah. My bad. I think my problem is I don't actually know. Do Vans? It's been so long since I've played EA Vanheim. EA Van doesn't get sacred cab. Their sacreds are the little blender bastards, the Van Heers, right? I think my issue with it is I don't know how to differentiate between Van Heer and Van Heer, because I think they're pronounced the same way, but I have no fucking idea. Right? Van Heer being the unmounted Vanhere, right? Versus the Van Hearse, right? But I think Van Hearse is still pronounced Van Heer. I'm probably incorrect on that. Regardless, though. All of those units are fucking nutso. Anything that has Berserker 5 is cray. It's fucking cray. Anyways, moving on. This is a really strong stack. I think is perfectly fine. We're gonna move this group back. Actually, this place has shitty. This place has really shitty resources. So we're gonna leave one guy here. This guy's gonna come back here, and these guys are all gonna come up here. Blender elves and commander elves. That's fair. That's the way to think about it. That's how you do it. Okay, apparently I just got really lucky because we have not gotten any more Grey Seers since our original kind of like deluge of Grey Seers. Bum. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 more of these. Palisade. Have a lab over here for this seam. About to attack 3 provinces. Very confident in 2 of those provinces. Not confident in the 3rd province, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is the one we're unconfident in. A bunch of line tribe. Oh no. No! So close. So close. mean, technically, if that guy routed from army losses, he could probably... Well, not anymore. I was going to say he could probably make it off the battlefield in time, but he's not making it. Okay, now I need him to route from army losses, and I need this guy to not untangle. That would be hilarious, actually. That was very close. That was very, very close. Unfortunate. Okay, what about the other two? I want to see these fucking warp lightning throwers in action. I want to see how many of our own people they kill. Oh shit, that was cool. Oh yeah, they kill all of our own people. Gotcha. That's all of our own people all the time. Understood. They're killing way more of us than they are of the enemy. Absolutely way more of us than they are of the enemy. Oh no. That's not what we need. That's not how that's supposed to work. I got 9 kills. Look, okay, these guys got 8, 9, 10 kills, right? I guess, okay, 18, 7, 5, 30, 39? Technically, Skaven way all the way. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if there's anything vital. Let's watch it a little closer and see if we actually... Maybe we just hurt each other. No, we definitely just killed... We definitely just killed a rat right there. And shocked the shit out of a Skaven slave. We definitely just killed another rat over there. Can you imagine having like 20 of these? Ooh. Are these strength? Strength of the Willed are not added, so no. That's unfortunate. I would love to like increase the range on these somehow. That's why I was like, Skaven. Or, ooh, strength. Okay, that rat type is pretty fun, honestly. Yeah. Wow. Unexpected event in Phrygia. Okay, cool. That was not a bad expansion. Let's take a look at what we actually got going on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 provinces. 15 provinces, and I do think we could have done better, right? Because we were kind of learning what we were doing. I do feel like we got pretty fucking lucky with 3 Grey Seers and Tretch Craventail as our luck scenario. So there's that. I'm almost considering like the concept of... I would say I would consider the concept of like going Turmoil to increase the chances of luck procs, but I don't know if that... I mean, I would assume that is the way these Grey Seers are going to operate, but like just getting additional free Grey Seers is like, whoo, that's kind of intense, because those units are stupidly strong. Yeah, I've seen that. He's is which one is that one? Fuck. It's the shit, I can never remember his name. There's some really cool stuff. Is it in the? It should be in here, right? Where am I at? Here. Turmoil 3 means no high on resource. Oh, that's fair. Or is it Sloth 3 that I'm thinking of? Not Turmoil 3. Not the resource one. I'm thinking of the recruitment points one. Although I guess technically they're still relatively high. Anyways, where is it? It's this guy, right? Yeah. He spawns rat ogres. Throp the Unclean. Yeah, he's really fucking cool. Actually, I think of the units that I've seen, or of the Warhammer stuff that I've seen, Skaven has just a stellar fucking roster of unique heroes. That is really, really cool, right? Like, my goodness. Okay, that is, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. 2, that's probably going to be the end of this test, right? And I don't know, I feel relatively confident in the idea that I kind of want to play a Scales Skaven, but we might tweak it a little bit to try to get some such going in there. We'll see. So, that's going to be the end of this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time for more Skavenblight. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.